What happens when the monster of myth is given a voice, and she reveals that her story was never one of villainy, but of survival? In Medusa, the lyrical, heartbreaking, and fiercely empowering retelling by Ayana Gray, listeners are invited to step out of the shadows of Greek mythology and into the mind of the woman history forgot. The story follows Medusa, not as the stone-cold Gorgon of legend, but as a young priestess devoted to Athena, whose life is shattered by betrayal, violence, and a curse that transforms her beauty into a weapon. Exiled to the edge of the world, Medusa must navigate a landscape of isolation and fear, where every living thing she looks upon turns to ash. But as she learns to master her new reality, she discovers that her power is not just a punishment, but a profound form of protection, a way to keep the world at bay while she heals. Ayana Gray masterfully crafts a narrative that blends the epic scale of myth with the intimate, visceral pain of trauma, exploring themes of consent, agency, and the reclamation of one's own narrative. The prose is lush, poetic, and deeply sensory, painting vivid pictures of the sun-drenched temples of Athens, the desolate beauty of Medusa's island, and the terrifying, majestic power of her gaze. For audiobook listeners, this novel is an absolute triumph of emotional storytelling. The narrator delivers a performance of haunting grace and raw strength, flawlessly capturing Medusa's vulnerability, her growing rage, and her ultimate, quiet defiance, making every whispered prayer, every moment of loneliness, and every act of self-discovery feel viscerally real. The pacing is deliberate yet gripping, allowing the weight of Medusa's transformation to sink in while building toward a conclusion that is both devastating and liberating. Medusa is not just a fantasy novel, it is a masterclass in modern mythological retelling, proving that Ayana Gray is a visionary voice capable of turning ancient monsters into